everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last video we did the Shadow Temple, and in this video we're going to be going through the Gerudo Fortress, and we're going to be going to the Spirit Temple, so we've got a lot planned for this video. Start off here, we're going to want to talk to Muto, and he's going to be like, I'm a master craftsman! Those Gerudo thieves, they broke the bridge. I want to fix it, but all of my workers are gone. They said working as a carpenter isn't cool, and they went to the Gerudo's fortress to become thieves. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Yeah, sure thing, mate. So if we head into this tent, actually, we can meet upon a familiar character. Oh my gosh, it's the Running Man. I'm the wandering running man. I've run all over this land in search of competitors who have a true killer instinct. Like a rabbit? What? I came here to run through the haunted wasteland, but it doesn't look like good timing for that. I don't think I can accept your challenge right now. Also, by the way guys, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Yeah, and also hit that subscribe button to join the team. Yeah, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. But yeah, guys, I'm so pumped for this last stretch of the game, because this is like my favorite part of the game. Also, grab this gold tutorial behind this pillar. But yeah, this part of the game is like my favorite. It's so unique, and you get to go through this new area, and it's so good. Like, it's my favorite part. Hit that like button if this is also your favorite part of the game. I don't know. Alright, so here we are on the Gerudo's Fortress when it's nighttime. Ooh boy. We're gonna head up the steps, and oh wow, we don't get caught immediately. Okay, we did get caught immediately. Halt, stay where you are. Amazing. Oof. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. I like how kid is capitalized with a K. Alright, so we have the long shots. Let's just get out of here. Not very smart Gerudo guards. Gotta admit. Alright, and here we are heading through the thieves' hideout. And here we are in this first room where he's gonna be like, hey you, young man over there, look over here inside the cell. And it's gonna be one of the Carpenters. He's gonna be like, I have no idea where you came from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow Carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there are sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. We'll watch out! And surprise attack, it's gonna come after you. She's gonna appear right behind you. So something I want to note is that these Gerudo guards are very aggressive. They do a lot of damage, and you gotta be careful of that maneuver specifically. If that maneuver hits you, the one where she did that little spin around there, and she like jumped at you, like charged up an attack, that one right there. If they hit you with that, they will knock you out, and you will basically get teleported right back to the cell, and you'll have to go through the entire Gerudo hideout again. So you gotta be careful. And all of them fight in a familiar way. I'm kind of shocked that I didn't get hit there. I thought I was going to, but my jump attack registered just in time to cancel that. And yeah, every time you defeat one, they drop a small key so that you can open the cell to the Carpenters. And each Carpenter has their own name, and they tell you a little bit about the fortress itself, as they've been locked in here for quite a while. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just, well, I'm Ichiro, the Carpenter, and I think all their names rhyme too. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. Wow. Discrimination. Can't have that. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows who have also been captured. Please help them escape too. And he lollygags running out. So these are the same Carpenters that were in Kakariko Village when you were a child, and somehow they got themselves in trouble enough to where they are now in a hideout and they are locked up. So I don't know what they did. I guess they just waltzed in like, oh yeah, we're gonna totally like join their all-female group and be thieves because we don't want to work. But then they're just like, nope, we're gonna capture you, and the rest is history. So now this is gonna be a little bit more stealth. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure to not get caught by these guards. You can actually shoot them with arrows and knock them out to get past them, especially here. And I think also at night their vision is a little more impaired. So if you come here at night, it's a little bit easier than during the day. Something to keep in mind. I think that's a common thing in Zelda games where if you come at night, guards is like vision is more limited, so you actually have an advantage, and the game doesn't tell you that. So Every single one of these guys says the same spiel, so I'm just going to skip past the text and just kind of explain things as I go along. Basically, all these guards are just going to appear right behind you, and that, like I said before, they have all the same attack style, so they're pretty predictable, but also there are times where they do not do what you think they're going to do, and you have to be quick. They're very, like I said before, they are very aggressive. Also, the Goron Sword's a pretty good sword to use here, and or a pretty good weapon against them just because it has so much range, does double damage. But be careful though, because if you do get hit by that attack, as I mentioned before, since with the Big Goron Sword you cannot shield, you gotta be ready to like back out of the way. They only have so much range for that attack, so you can literally just like back up, jump attack, back up, jump attack, but you have to be far enough away to where you don't get hit. And this one's going to tell you another thing about the fortress. You're a cute kid. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro, the carpenter. Why do people keep calling me cute? Especially guys. What? These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. Honestly, my man. Two of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you help please get them out too? Alright. And he runs as well. Alright, so here we are now at this part of the Gerudo Fortress. I can't quite remember where we go from here. I think we head this way? Yes, okay, so then this area is going to be a huge area with like, it's like their kitchen or something. I don't really know what exactly this is supposed to be, but it's whatever. So you want to use the long shot to get across here. You want to go through this little incline over here. And this is going to lead you up to the top of the fortress. Now we're doing this for one of two reasons. One, we need to get a good perspective of this place so we can get these other two carpenters. And number two, there's a piece of heart up here. So heading up over this way, you're going to come over to this area here. Now he's going to turn green, implying that you can play the Scarecrow song. So, and now what's really funny is you can either hook shot or long shot to Pierre, or you can long shot to the chest. You got to be close enough to it though, where the red dot appears. You could just completely skip Pierre and just be like, "No thanks, my guy. I got this." All right, so then open this treasure chest and you'll get a piece of heart. All right, so now what we want to do is in this alcove here when it's nighttime. This is kind of why I came here when it's night. You can get this Skull's Cthulhu token, just right here. All right, and then now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to hop down. We're going to want to head in here. And in here is going to be where one of the other carpenters is, and you're going to want to be ready to shoot this guard that comes passing by. And this is going to be where one of the other carpenters is being held. Hey, you young man over there. Okay, so he's going to say the same spiel. We'll watch out. Okay, so now we got another one. Alright, so now, honestly, stabs are pretty good. You can actually, like, lock in the corner, too, as long as they don't jump over you. It's kind of cheap, but it's a strategy that I use when I want to play defense, but they can also jump over you and like attack you from behind like that. And that wasn't too bad. Sometimes playing it safe isn't a bad idea. Alright, so now this one is going to tell you something else. Thanks, boy, you're fantastic. I'm Nabooru, the carpenter. Have you seen our boss boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. Alright. Neato. We gotta head out, and I think that guard is still knocked out, hilariously enough. Yeah, that guard is still knocked out. It's kind of funny. You can actually like see their model a little bit, and it's kind of, yeah, it's interesting. Alright, so now the next carpenter is going to be in this area. Just hop down right from where we were at, and you're going to be led down through this little declined area here. This is the final one. Normally I get that last one we just got last, but I guess this is also pretty efficient. Alright. Ooh, watch out, and there's gonna be another one. NANI?! And I immediately got wrecked from that. Wow. Okay, man, trying this again, I had to go through the whole fortress again. That was just devious, dude. Like, she just appeared right behind me and just smacked me like crazy. Like, that was, like, I literally turned around and she's like, huzzah! And then I'm like, okay, great. Like, sweet, now I gotta go through it again. Somebody make a montage out of that. Like, that funny moment. Okay, would you just get pinned to a wall and just die already? Thank you. Alright. Finally, we saved the last Carpenter. Holy crap, with a little bit of an abrupt technical difficulty. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free, thanks. I'm sure the Carpenter... Yeah, how could I forget about you when I got smacked in the face from behind? For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! Bye! Alright, and so once you free the last Carpenter, the Gerudo chief, well not the chief, but the second in command, is going to come and she's going to be like, I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. And she gives you the Gerudo membership card. So this actually allows you to get into the Gerudo training grounds, which we'll do in the next video. So that's also why we needed this, because then this allows us to get to the Spirit Temple, which allows us to get to Nabooru. There's guards here, and now actually they're like peaceful. They won't actually like hurt you and try to kidnap you because you have the card. So you're like one of them now, which is pretty sick. So before we do anything else, I want to head over here because it's nighttime. So actually we're going to play this minigame during the day, but I just wanted to go get the Skull Scutula here. That's over on the far side of this target. Way over here. And you're going to shoot it down and collect this token. Alright, great. So now we're going to make it day, so now that we can play this grueling minigame. If you guys know anything about this, if you guys remember from the slingshot how bad that was, shooting the rupees and all that with the target shooting, you're going to love watching me play this. This is going to take a while, I guarantee you. If I was playing this on the 3DS version, it would probably take me maybe, I don't know, 4 tries at most. But since I'm playing this on the Virtual Console version, which is basically just as messed up as the N64 version because of the dead zones on the control stick and it's older, this is going to be really hard. So you'll just have to bear the pain with me, I suppose. Enjoy my pain, rather. Okay, Horseback Archery range. Skilled players are welcome. Current record 0 points. Okay, so talking to her on Pono, she's like, hey newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but okay, how about challenging this Horseback Archery? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 10,000. If you can score 1,000 points, I will give you something good. Do you want to try for 20 rupees? So it's only 20 rupees, but you get 20 arrows, and you have to shoot and get at least 1,000 points. Now, the trick with this is to be in rhythm. Like that. And then here you're going to have to like aim for the middle so that you can get 100 points. It's not necessarily... Okay, that was a bad shot. It's not necessarily the fact that you get 1,000 points that's hard, it's getting 1,500 points is the difficult part. Because that means that you have to basically let as many of your arrows hit 100 as possible. And it's not the easiest thing in the world. As you can see, I have 1,300. I'm probably not even going to grace, 1,360. Yeah, I didn't even get the amount that I need to get for the second prize the first time. Fantastic, you are a true master. And I only needed 1,000 this time. I will keep this to you. I will give this to you, keep improving yourself. Alright, so she gives you a piece of heart. Now, you can play this again and get 1,500 points to get the biggest quiver. Now, I'm just going to cut ahead until I do it because I know already that I'm not going to do it in first try. And if I do, that'll be insane. Hey rookie, you're looking good. Show me your skill again. You should set a new goal of 1,500 points and try again. Do you want to try? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Cutting ahead. Or montage, whatever. Editor, you figured it out. Okay, I got 700. That's good. Okay, 1820 with 10 arrows left. That's not too bad. get it. I need to literally hit, yeah, 1320. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm back at where I was before, 800 with 10 arrows left. Shoot, dude. Oh my gosh, I got it 1500. Just, that was my second try. I barely just got it. I freaked out because I'm like, I don't know how many points I have. By one arrow, I'm gonna shoot true, and I just got it. And I looked at him like, there's no way, and I got it. Yeah, oh my gosh, okay. I'll be darned, you're the ultimate master. I will give you an item suitable for the master. This yeah, master, dude. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it, okay? Alright, cool. We got the biggest quiver. Amazing. Now we can carry 50 arrows. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Alright, yeah. Okay. That actually wasn't that bad. I'm kind of shocked, actually. I thought that was going to take me at least 10 minutes, but it only took me like 3. Alright, so heading over here where we need to move on with our quest after we get the Gerudo membership card. We're going to talk to this Gerudo and she's going to be like, hey, newcomer. Yeah, they're very friendly, very welcoming. They just see men as inferior to women. Girl power. Anyway, what? Alright. Hey, rookie. Are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we place there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You are going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. Alright, so then she's like, and opens the gate, and you're basically on your own at this point. So, Haunted Wasteland, if you chase a mirage, the desert will swallow you, and only one path is true. Alright, here we go. Into the desert. Alright, so the Haunted Wasteland is a very interesting area. There's 2 ways you can actually get across this River of Sand. First of all is use the long shot, or you can just literally walk across it with the hover boots. It's kind of insane. I know speedrunners like go around the side and like just completely skip it, but it's whatever. Now, all those reckless enough to venture into the desert, please drop by our shop, Carpet Merchant. And I'm going to show this off. So this guy is literally out in the middle of nowhere, literally a giant vast desert, and he is on a carpet, a flying carpet at that, and he's selling his wares. And also what's really interesting is that he says, welcome, as 2 words, which is a typo, very notable typo. I'm selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200 rupees? Sure, let's buy it. He sells bomb shoes. So that's fun. Thank you very much. The mark that will lead you to the Spirit Temple is the flag on the left, outside the shop. He's seeing you. Yeah, he's literally the weirdest character outside of the entire Zelda series. Like, he literally is like in the middle of nowhere, selling bomb shoes. I don't understand. So here we have to follow these flags to get through this area. I know they're kind of hard to see actually as well. So just gotta have to look around. It's about draw distance. When you get close to it, then the flags appear. So it's kind of hard to see in this like haze. But anyway, all right. So we're gonna make it to this area with the circle of flags. You're gonna hop down here. Here we're gonna want to use Dense Fire to light these torches and to kill this Kasula. Gold Kasula rather, and it's gonna make a chest appear, which I think contains 50 rupees, I believe, and also there's a fairy there. That's good. Kind of makes up for the money that we spent on bomb shoes. I don't know why we even did that, but I just wanted to show it off. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we got Deku Nuts, something we haven't seen in forever, I feel like. Okay, so heading up here, we're gonna want to have our Lens of Truth equipped. We're going to read the slab, and it's going to be like, "Want the Eye of Truth shall be guided by the Spirit Temple to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost." So if you put on your Lens of Truth, this Poe is going to say, "I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow." So obviously it's a little bit of a riddle. So we have to follow this Poe as he takes us through this last stretch of the Haunted Wasteland to get to the Spirit Temple. Now, I know you're wondering to yourself, you're like, oh, could I just go to a straight shot to whenever I see the flags? Like over there, I don't know if you saw them, but like hit this crate and then just go straight through? No, actually, if you do not follow this Poe as he's going, then the game assumes that you are not doing it correctly and you get lost in the desert. You have to go through the whole area all over again, so you have to follow this path, which it's kind of unfortunate because this Poe like goes in a giant triangle or like giant circle and just like completely confuses you. But then once he goes through the second time, he actually like starts heading to the flags. So you actually have to use the eyes of truth here, unless you know the pathway, which only speedrunners really know at this point. But yeah. All right, so here we are in the Desert Colossus with this giant Gerudo statue, or like women statue, I guess. And there's going to be these levers around this entire area, and it's kind of annoying. First thing you want to do is you want to go over to this wall here in it, and you want to blow it up with a bomb and avoid these levers as much as possible as well. Oh my gosh, they just like completely charged at me. And here you're going to come upon a great fairy fountain, and with a Triforce symbol, and you know what to do. Play Zola's Lullaby. And we're going to see pointy boobs again. It's been so long since we've seen her, I've kind of like a little bit missed her, but not very. Yeah, okay, great, amazing. Yeah, just right in my ears, man. I don't,
Welcome, FMG. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it.
She has the same voice as Empa. Kind of. Ooh, it's blue. I like this. What's it gonna be? She's gonna give you the next magic spell, final magic spell, which is Nabooru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with Z. So basically it just creates like this little dome around you that makes it to where you're basically invincible for a period of time. So that's pretty useful. It basically neglects you from taking damage if you get, even if you get hit. Now you still get knocked back, but you don't take damage, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean it's kind of useful. I might show it off with Nami later, which is like the most useful time to use it. But anyways, all right. So now we're gonna be going to the Spirit Temple, but before we actually leave this area, we're gonna be doing a couple of things. So we're just gonna head inside the Spirit Temple as of right now because we need to get going with our quest. All right. So inside the Spirit Temple, there's gonna be possessed potters, so you want to be careful about that. And you're going to come upon this staircase with these Armo statues, and you're going to see that there's a hole that you can crawl through as a child, so you can't do that as an adult. And there's going to be this giant stone block that you're going to try to push and pull, but you can't because you're not strong enough. So you're probably wondering to yourself, okay, well, what do we do here? Well, if you read these encryptions here, if you want to travel to the future, you should return here with the power of silver from the past. If you want to proceed to the past, you should return here with the pure heart of a child. Alright, so let's head out of the Spirit Temple. Oh, we got a cutscene. Who was that? Wait. Oh my gosh, it's Sheik again. We haven't seen Sheik in so long.
Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's River. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert.
Okay, so then Sheik teaches us the Requiem of Spirit. And... And there's Kapora Gabora. Oh my gosh, please no. Do not talk to me, my guy. I do not. It's kind of crazy how he's still watching you, even when you're an adult. It's really weird. I mean, owls only live up to like, what, 20 years? So if he's a full-grown adult when you're 10, that means that he's like on death's doorstep almost, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, and Sheik's gonna disappear. Yeah, okay, we get the drill. Alright, so now before we actually leave, well, I mean, we actually are going to leave right now, actually, because we need to come back here. So let's warp to the Temple of Time. So here we are as a child. Alright, so we're going to be playing the Requiem of Spirit and going to the Desert Colossus as a child. Alright, so as a child, there's going to be this soft soil location as well as Magic Bean. thing that you can play in here. So we're going to be unleashing our last bottle of bugs here. And yeah, we will not need bugs for the rest of the game after this. So feel free to just... I hope the bugs go in there, bro. Yeah, they are. Okay, good. I'm like... They just started scattering like crazy. Like, what the heck? Yeah, and collect this gold spatula. Alright, perfect. So now we're going to be going to the Spirit Temple. Alright, here we go. Spirit Temple time as a child. Amazing, we got our health back.
I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want?
If I say looking for the sages, will she get, like, sus? Nothing really.
You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second, I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of the Ganondorf's followers, would you?
What if I am?
I hate Ganondorf.
Uh-huh.
First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Nabooru of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Yeah, now I kind of see why he's so mad. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? FMG? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, it's an acronym, thanks. I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid, don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all their treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Yeah, sure, why not? Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Alright, perfect. So now we need to head through this small hole, as she instructed us, not thinking of anything else at all whatsoever that has to do with that sort of thing. Anyway. So here we have some blade traps and some other enemies. This is why I kind of equipped the Hylian shield, because there's going to be fire keys around here, and we're going to want to equip bombs so that we can activate this Armo statue and kill him. Alright, and we're going to want a shield so we don't get hurt from the blast, ideally. And kill these keys. So yeah, this dungeon is split up into like 2 different parts. It's very interesting. It's very like well designed in my opinion. It's just kind of like uses things. Also, we're fighting a Stalfos as a child. Holy crap! Like what? There's no way this little dinky knife is gonna do anything to this thing, right? Also, he is getting wrecked, dude. He hasn't even hit me once yet. Actually, this kind of goes to show that being small is actually not all for the faint of heart. Like being small is like kind of an advantage because like you won't get hit as well. Dude, this thing does not stop shielding. Holy crap. Please stop shielding. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to use the boomerang to hit this switch across the way. Wow, I froze the bubble. Amazing. Okay, now. There we go. I hit it. Yeah, die bubble. Oh, and he dropped a Deku stick. Wow, okay. Alright, open this treasure chest to get a blue rupee. Wow, that was so worth my time. Holy crap. Okay, now we're going to come upon a new enemy, and this is very important. This is called an Anubis. What this thing does is it mimics your movements in like a mirror way. So what you want to do is you want to make your way past here, and if you swing your sword at all, it's going to shoot fire at you, so you don't want to break those pots. That's why those pots are there, to try to trick you into doing that. What you want to do is you want to stand all the way over here in this corner. You want to hit this crystal switch with your slingshot, and it's going to set the Anubis ablaze, because that's where that fire comes from. That's the only way you can defeat it, unless you used its fire, which, honestly, I don't even think that works, because I think it, like, dodges it or something. But, I don't know. Never tried it, but that's how they want you to complete that puzzle. Alright, watch out for the shadows and monsters that hang from the ceiling. Amazing. We got more wall masters. Amazing, dude. Alright, Keese is dead. Okay, so then we're just gonna run around. Yuck. Okay. And it's dead. Amazing.
Alright, so now we have some more silver rupees that we need to collect in this room. And there's also a gold scutilla here as well, and some keys. Is that not the last one? What? Wait, where's... Oh, the last one's here, okay. I don't think they can actually hit you through the grating. I think the scutilla can, but the keys can't. Alright, so then... Alright, so now we want to light a Deku Stick. We haven't done this in a while. To make a chest appear across the way, and actually I want to get this gold scutilla before I forget about it. That would really stink. Backflip! I love doing that. It's so fun. Open this treasure chest to get a small key, I believe. Yes. Okay, great. Alright. So heading to this door now, we're on the opposite side. We basically just went in a giant circle, so now you want to crawl through this crawl space here. And you're going to come upon some crates and a locked door. So you're going to want to use the small key that we got earlier to do that. Alright, so through here, since I don't have any slingshot ammo, I have to use the boomerang. I know, sucks, dude. I hope I get slingshot ammo. Oh, here we go, yes. Now we're in business, dude. We got 5. I'm so dumb. Alright, so up here there's gonna be another gold scutilla. I call them scutullas. I know they're like supposed to be based off a tarantula, like Skulltula, but I just call them scutullas. I don't know why. It's just part of what I do, I guess. Alright, so grab this one. Alright, and then now you're gonna come upon up here. Where'd he go?
Hello there.
There we go. I was like, there's gonna be a Lizalfos that falls, but he just decided to delay it. I guess never let them know your next move, honestly. Okay, and he's dead. Amazing. So then there's some... Oh, and there's another one. Yeah, I really didn't expect him to appear that quickly. Your brother is really notorious at not showing up to events on time, you see. Well, too bad, because you're gonna die too. Bro... I didn't even see target and I wrecked him. That's even funny. That's so funny. Okay, so kill these kill these scutullas, and you're gonna look at the sun face and it's gonna be all like, show me the light. Very chilling. But okay. Alright, so then you're gonna hit that switch. I ran out of slingshot ammo. I might want to collect that, but it's okay, we'll get it later. And it's gonna give you bomb shoes. Yeah, man, I wonder why we bought bomb shoes from that guy if they were just gonna give us bomb shoes to begin with. Oh well, I mean, at least we have 40 now. So you want to use a bomb shoe to blow that up, and it's going to reveal a light, and it's going to shine on the sun face, causing it to activate the door and open it. Another blue rupee. Wow, we're slowly getting reimbursed from that freaking 20 bomb shoes or whatever that we bought from that one guy. I'm going to keep talking about it because the fact that that guy charges you 200 rupees is insane. That's like criminal. Holy crap, dude. Like... Get a life, man. Tense fire time, yeah? I think so, yeah, possibly. I think this is the only 2 torches, hopefully. Yeah, okay. And then this, I believe, reveals a large chest which contains the dungeon map? Yeah, it's the dungeon map. Okay, good. Now, what we need to do in this room is we need to take this Armo statue and we need to push it onto this blue switch to keep it pressed, which opens up the door on the upper level. We head through here. Yes, this room. Oh, this room's so notorious. Especially in Master Quest, this room is so bad. But in this game, it's actually not that bad. So here we need to collect, we have 2 objectives. First of all, we need to collect all 5 of the silver rupees. And then the second objective is we need to shine that sun face that's on the block onto this light. You should probably take care of the enemies before you do anything puzzle related so that they are not in your way, because that would really stink if they were. Dude, why is pushing blocks so time consuming? Alright, there we go. We have brought light to the sun face, and then that's when God said, let there be light, and there was light. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So that lights the torch. Which, no, we're not done quite yet. We have one more thing we need to do. Take this Deku Stick and light all the torches. That's what we need to do. There's like 1 in like every corner of this room, I think. Yeah, there's like 3 and there's like, yeah. Alright, so then, once we do that, we get a small key. That's the whole reason we did this whole entire room, is because of that. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright, I think there's a... Yep, I knew it. There's a gold scutilla here. Make sure to not forget about this one. Because it's a notorious one people forget about, and it's really sad because it's like right in front of your face when you turn around. But anyway. Alright. Get some recovery hearts. Open this locked door. And you're gonna come upon this enemy. This enemy is referred to as an iron knuckle. How do I explain this tactically? This thing is a giant axe, and it does like freaking 8 hearts of damage if it hits you. So be careful. Not do that. Like, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't get hit there. Basically, what you want to do is you want to do little stabbies and like back up, stab, back up. Because every time you attack him or get close, it taunts him into attacking, and every one of those like slices of his axe is deadly. So yeah, this enemy's very intimidating, especially as a child. You definitely don't want to rush this, also especially when he's doing this, because he gets faster, he gets his armor knocked off. You just want to stab back up, stab back up. That's like the best way you can do that. Thankfully, though, you can have him knock down these pillars, and if he knocks down those pillars, it drops recovery hearts, so, I mean, it's not really worth risking your life for necessarily, but if you are low on health and you do think you can do it, then by all means go for it. I mean, he himself drops 3 recovery hearts, I think. So, yeah, you can even also get him to destroy his chair, and it does the same thing. But yeah, no, very, very tough enemy, so just be cautious of that. Alright, so here we're going to come outside, and it's going to be the preacher.
Hey, what's up, FMG? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. FMG, you have fully matured as an adult.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice.
Keep talking. I'm into that.
2 witches inhabit this temple in order to destroy...
But without talking, though. Like, just...
In order to destroy them, turn the unmagic power against them. Hoot hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again?
No. I will continue to watch you. Oh, gosh. Dude, please, no. I beg of you. Anything but that. You've watched me from the time I was 10 to 17. Stop it. No more watching me. You've been watching me this entire time. It's freaking annoying me. And we get the silver gauntlets. Amazing. If you wore them, you would feel the power in your arms, but the power to lift big things with A. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you're promised to give them to Nabooru. What was that scream?
Hey, where are you taking me? Yeah, let me go. You fiends, Ganondorf's minions! FMG, get out of here now!
We're okay up here, I guess.
These witches, they're using black magic on me!
That's not good. They look kind of interesting. Ugly, even. Honestly. And pretty old. Not gonna lie. Alright, so Link just stands there. Amazing. Alright, so if you'll notice up there, there's a piece of heart. So we're gonna want to actually head back to the future. So, da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. I'm just kidding. That's not what I meant from that. Gosh. Okay. Stop. Alright. And we are now finally an adult once again. And we are actually wearing the silver gauntlets, so that's nice. Alright, so let's go back to the Desert Colossus, because we got some things we need to do there. Okay, so back here in the Desert Colossus, first thing you're going to want to go do... Alright, so over here there's going to be this oasis. You're going to be able to stand on top of here, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to play the Song of Storms to cause it to rain. And it's going to fill up this little oasis pond here, and it's going to basically allow you to collect some fairies if need be. I just wanted to show this just because it's kind of nice how they hand those to you, since it's kind of difficult. Also, there's a gold scutilla up here, so make sure to grab this before it turns day and these levers destroy you. Okay, so we're not actually done here. What you want to do is you want to keep at night, because there is another gold scutilla you can grab over here. With all these levers in your way, holy crap. And you're going to ride this magic beam plant over this way. And you're going to hop off here. And there's going to be this gold spatula here. So grab it and have that wave fly through you. Alright, so riding the magic beam plant one more time. This time all the way through. You'll notice that there was that heart piece up there on that little area there. We're actually going to be making our way up there. So what you want to do is it's going to pass under it first. And then you're going to want to hop off. Kill this waste so it doesn't get in your way. And you're going to want to collect the final piece of heart. Alright, amazing. So now we have 19 units of health. Let's head back on into the Spirit Temple. Okay, so now that we're back in the Spirit Temple as an adult, we want to push this stone block. It's kind of crazy how we couldn't push this before, but now we have silver gauntlets, we can just push this thing like nobody's business. And they'll snap into place. Now we're in the next part of the dungeon. We're going to want to kill this Miniboss. And as you can see, this is fittingly for the adult side, because it has adult puzzles. Just like the child side had child puzzles. So it's kind of the exact same as the child side, except the only difference is that there's adult items that you need to use to get through here. And actually, we'll have to fight a Wolfos child, so this is going to be pretty easy. Alright, there's going to be this Triforce symbol, so you want to place that as lullaby to make a large treasure chest appear. And you want a long shot to it. And then open it to get, I believe, the compass, since we've already gotten the map. Yes. Okay, so there's actually not that much left of the dungeon to do. I can even pull up the map here and show you. Pretty much it's just one extra floor and then basically the right side of the dungeon, and that's pretty much it. In terms of the rest of this dungeon, we kind of just blew right through this. But what we're going to do is we're going to head through this area, because we do not have a small key, as you can see noted on that locked door over there. Equipping the hover boots, we're going to want to go over here and collect that silver rupee. Alright, and then you're going to... Yeah, stuttered there. You're going to want to weave in and out of these boulders that are going up, back and forth, so that you can get these silver rupees in each one of these cubby holes. And this one you're going to have to play the Song of Time to get rid of the block, and then you're going to have to play it again to move it. Because inside here is a gold spatula. Alright. You have to play Song of Time so many times in this game. Holy crap, it's amazing how often you have to play it. Alright, then collecting the final silver rupee opens the door here. Avoiding the boulder, excuse me. Alright, you're going to come upon this area with a like that falls down. You don't want to get sucked up into it. That would be really bad. Come on. Alright, open this treasure chest to get a small key. We already made our money back. We're at 427 rupees. That's kind of crazy. Alright, opening this locked door to go in the center. That's pottery, amazing. And I got eaten by the like. I hate it when this happens. We have to kill him quickly to get our shield. You know, it's kind of interesting because we actually haven't seen Adult Link without his shield yet, so... I mean, I guess it works. You know what? I'm not going to have my shield on for a while, and I'm going to show you why in a little bit, just because we haven't been able to see him without his shield, and I think he looks kind of cool without his shield on. Just a little bit. Yes, I can't defend myself, but it's okay. Here, what you're going to want to do is... There's going to be an invisible floor master, and you're going to want to kill its little hands. Alright, so you're basically going to want to push this mirror until it reflects light on the correct sun face, because all these ones are... Okay, there's a floor master right next to me. Amazing, and I'm going to get hit probably right, because I can see its shadow. Or is it? No, that's the shadow of the thingy. So there are some sun faces that burn up and they reveal and they cause a wall master to appear, and there's also one that causes chests to appear that are ice traps. This one I think causes 2 wall masters to appear. I'm not gonna mess with that because it just doesn't make sense to. But over here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to head up to this area, and as you can see, there's yet another locked door. We're going to want to put on our hover boots and glide over this way. Barely reach it enough in time. Equip our hammer and hit this rusted switch, which is going to open that door. Now, we're going to want to hop down, or float down rather, and play Zelda's Lullaby. We're just going to cause a chest to appear on the opposite hand that we can long shot to. It's kind of cool to go all the way across the room with that long shot. And it's going to give us a small key. Alright, now I'm going over this way because we need to get another gold spatula. Up here, as you can see, Navi turns green. You can play the Scarecrow song again to allow Pierre to appear. And honestly, Pierre has been able to appear so many times, like in the past couple episodes, just because we've had so many instances where we needed to call him to get to places where we couldn't reach before. But that should be the last gold scutula of the dungeon. Yes, it is. Amazing. Alright, so with that, I'm going to show you guys a shortcut that you can do to get through. If you go through this little area here at the bottom, which we activated by pressing on that switch, or hitting that rusted switch at the right side, I believe. Push this stone block to where it snaps into place. You push this other stone block until it snaps into place. And then you can hit this rusted switch, and it's going to cause this little elevator to go up and down, which is going to take you back to the main area of the dungeon, the entrance. So this is a pretty nice shortcut because it basically takes you like halfway through the dungeon without pretty much even a problem. I still have the hover boots on. I know, it's just I don't feel like we have the hover boots on enough. I kind of just want to wear them just because we only get to wear it for so long. The thing about this game that I don't like, as I've mentioned a few things already, is that you get these really good items and you only get to use them like in the latter half of the game, and it's like you don't really get to familiarize yourself and enjoy these items that you get. It's like you get them and then the game's over. It's kind of unfortunate, but you know what, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, so here's where we're definitely going to want to use the hover boots, if anywhere. I'm going to kill this Beamos. Never mind, I'm going to throw the bomb off the cliff. Never mind, I'm going to throw another bomb off the cliff. And another bomb. I'm going to kill this Beamos. Holy crap, that took forever. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hop on the switch, or press down the switch, and you see that there's going to be a fire that appears. And then you're going to see that Navi turns green, so you're going to play the song time. Ideally, you do this before you hit that switch, but I'm going to do it as I'm doing it. And you're basically going to want to go around the room. And as you go around the room, since these Anubis are in, or I guess Anubi, I don't know the plural version of Anubis, but since they're around the room in random positions, I wouldn't say random, they're actually in select positions, it allows you to basically go around the room and kill them all. So, like that. And once you kill all of them, you have to hit certain spots in the room for them to actually hit it. It's going to unlock this grating or iron bar door. So now we're going to be in this room, and as you can see, we really can't get over to this area because we have to unlock that sun face, but we have no way of shining that light onto that face yet. So what you want to do is you want to activate all these Armo statues and get them to hit on that blue switch. And you're going to want to quickly make your way to it before the iron bars come back up again. And actually, as you'll notice in this room, there's two chests. If you put on your Runs of Truth, or use your Runs of Truth rather, you can see that. I think each one of these gives a recovery heart. Alright, and then we're gonna head through this area. Now, doesn't this area look familiar? How we had like a staircase and then this little area where we go turn. So this dungeon is like mirrored. Alright, so here we have another Iron Knuckle. Now, we actually have the Master Sword, which does twice as much damage, so this should not take as long as a child, but we still take 8 hearts. And actually, I'm just going to put on, since I know I told you I'd demonstrate it, let's use Neighbor's Love. While this thing is walking towards us and trying to hit us, amazing, and also you get a really good upskirt shot of the Iron Knuckle. So, as you can see, there's like this crystal around you, and if you get hit by something, it doesn't take any damage. Now, it takes a lot of magic power, though, to use, and honestly, it's not the best defense. I mean, it lasts for a solid, I think, maybe like 30 seconds or something, but it's really not that great. I mean, it's nice because you don't get hit, or you don't take damage, but you still get knocked back, and it's like, eh. Yeah, holy crap, that lasted longer than 30 seconds. It lasted like almost a minute. But yeah, and I don't think it even... I'm not sure if it goes away if you enter a new area or not. I haven't tested that, so that's also something to keep in mind. It may go away, it may stay, I don't know. But anyways, there's going to be this large treasure chest on this other opposite side that's going to contain the mirror shield. This shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. Oh my gosh, this is like one of my favorite items in all of Zelda is the mirror shield. It's just so cool. I mean, it's cool in this game, it's cool in Wind Waker, it's cool in so many other games. I mean, I don't really think there's any other, well, A Link to the Past also. I don't really know if there's any other games that have the mirror shield. But, anyway. Oh, obviously Majora's Mask as well, the sequel to this game, also has the mirror shield. So yeah, I love the mirror shield in all these Zelda games. One of my favorite items. Anyways, reflect the light from your mirror shield to the sun face on the other side, get the small key. And now that we have the small key, we can actually head to that one locked door in this other room, and we're going to be able to go up this area. Now, what I like to do is I just like to completely skip all of this and just long shot to the top, because why would I go through all of that for no reason, honestly? And just go past these BMOs. So here we're going to come upon a Triforce symbol. We're going to want to play Zelda's Lullaby. To open the door. And there's going to be all these torch slugs. Oh boy. Okay, great. And I want to kill these. Also, yeah, you can, again, like in the Fire Temple, you can pound the ground with the Megaton Hammer and you can just flip them over and make them super easy to defeat. It kind of also helps because now we're getting back our magic that we used to demonstrate the Neighbor's Love. Alright, you want to use your bombs because these are fake doors, and like in the Fire Temple, if you try to open them, then they will come down and try to hit you in the face. So yeah, there's that as well, and you want to shoot that ice switch. Alright, so up here there's going to be this target. You want to latch onto it with your long shot and then hit this switch and then jump down, and you're going to get yourself this blue and yellow treasure chest that obviously contains the boss key. Alright, great. So now that we have that, all we got to do now is basically make our way to the boss. So to do that, we need to head through this room. And this entire room is pretty much just a huge, like, maze here. So we have to shine light on this mirror, which will shine light down there, which you can then shine on that sun face. But in order to do that, we have to head through this little gauntlet area here. And there's going to be this Lizalfos that tries to show you what's what. Too bad we already know what's what. When you use the mirror shield to light that sun face, and it's going to cause a treasure chest to appear, which I believe contains a blue rupee. No, it contains bombs. Well, yeah, because you're going to have to use it here in a second. Yeah, true. And then here's a new enemy, sort of new enemy, called a white bubble. Basically all it is just a bubble without flames. So that's very clever. And it appeared right in front of me and I just destroyed it. Amazing. And there's another one. I didn't know there were 3. I thought there were only 2. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Alright, so now what we want to do is, the reason why I lit that sun when I did is because we won't be able to do it after this, because we're going to have to push the sides of this mirror in order to turn it to where we need to direct the light to go. So what you want to do is get hijacked by a Lizalfos. That's what you want to do. No. What you want to do is you want to defeat the Lizalfos and then turn this mirror to where it's facing where you want it to go, which is that room that we were in before, to where it's reflecting light onto that mirror, reflecting light down onto that platform, which then allows you to reflect light onto the sun face. And the magic jars are floating, holy crap. They really are magic. Alright, and then this is going to lower these chains to this platform down to where you're going to be right in front of this face, which I think if you were in this part here, like Navi would like tell you, oh, look at this face, like, isn't that interesting? So what you want to do is you want to shine light on it, and it's slowly going to break away. Must be made of like mud or something that can like easily like get dry and like whatever, which I mean that does actually make sense, because back in ancient Egypt that's how they like crafted, like they crafted the sphinxes and stuff out of like mud, sand, and water and like straw and all that. Anyway, that's all they had, so like they had to make do with like what they had. But anyway,
Oh, looks like someone is here, Kome. Hee, looks like it, Katake. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ho ho ho. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Hee. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf.
and they disappear. Great. Now I love this Iron Knuckle. How? Just what? Wait for it. He literally snaps and causes his axe to appear in his hand. It's so cool. Anyway, so here we have an Iron Knuckle. Now he's like, Iron Knuckle, something strange. This is not an ordinary enemy. It's really interesting, actually. Behaves just like all the other Iron Knuckles, but once we defeat it, ow, bro. Wait, that only did 4 hearts. No, that normally does 4 hearts. I thought it did 8. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. I'm so confused, my guy. How many? Maybe I'm thinking of Master Quest? I don't know. No, it does 4 hearts of damage, right? Okay. It doesn't do 8. What was I saying earlier? It does a lot of damage, let's just say that. Okay, once you defeat it, this cutscene will happen. It's Nabooru!
Oh, where am I?
Well, looks like she's back to normal, Kome. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Katake. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho. And... Alright, and so then they will open the way to the last part of the dungeon, which is going to be the boss fight. So this long, conspicuous hallway into this giant room that has a platform that you can climb up onto. And we walk towards the center.
Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own and offered himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost heal, I will freeze him to his soul.
That doesn't sound very nice. That sounds painful. Please don't do that. This is the boss of the Spirit Temple, Sorceress Sisters, Twinrova, which is also a boss that features, I think, in like the Oracle games, I think. But anyway, first of all, what you want to do is, if you bio this, it's kind of funny. Navi tells you, Ganondorf's surrogate mother, Sorceress of Ice, is Katake, and then Kome is also a surrogate mother. So, supposedly, Ganondorf was born from surrogate, which is very interesting, but it's whatever. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to stand in one spot once they start to shoot at you. And I personally like to use my shield without Z-targeting because it allows me to get a greater range and also stand on one of the corners of the platform. Because it allows me to actually have a little more of a panoramic view. So basically what you want to do is whichever one's shooting at you, you want to reflect the opposite element to the other one to damage it. And I don't think it matters how many times you hit each one, as long as you hit one of them every time, it's fine. So like, if you hit Kome 4 times, but then Katake only once, it still counts. You don't have to hit both of them 4 times or whatever. So it's like they share health, I think, but if I can even hit them, holy crap, I'm a terrible shot, or a terrible aim rather, not even a shot. The important thing is to not move around once they start shooting at you and you want to stay in one place, because if you do that, they're going to shoot at the floor, and you're going to obviously be directly under or right above where they're shooting at. And since it's a fire and a ice effect, it freezes or burns the floor, which causes you to take basically splash damage, like tons and tons of splash damage, which will basically net you losing a lot of health, so you want to be careful of that. So as soon as they start shooting at you, you want to like stop and like not move. Oh. Let's get serious now, Katake. Oh, okay, Kome. Katake and Kome's double dynamite attack. Okay, she just winked at us, whoops. Alright, so now this is where the real battle starts. So what she's going to do is she's going to float to one of the 4 platforms surrounding the main platform. and she's going to shoot one element out at you. Now, what you want to do is you want to get 3 of the same type of element. If you get a different type of element from the one that you're already absorbing, it will blow up in your face and do a ton of damage. So once you get 3, you want to aim your shield towards her, and you want to go over that platform because she's going to be stunned, and you're going to want to like just slash away at her. Alright, and then once she takes more health away, she's going to start mixing up her strategy. So as you can see here, she's doing fire, and then I think she might do ice next. It's like a trick maybe. Yeah, she's going to do ice. So what you want to do is you want to jump out of the way. Now if you stand in that area there, it's going to do a ton of damage to you. So you want to be careful of that. So all it is just a matter of keeping watch and absorbing the right element into your mirror shield. And there's the third one for the fire, which is the one that I usually go with just because it's the one that she starts with. And she's done. Alright. Not a bad boss.
Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Kome, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old! And I'm just 380 years old! We're twins, don't try to lie about your age! You must have gone senile! Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We're twins, how can you be older? Yeah, how heartless you are! How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless! You're ungrateful!
With a typo of your, yeah, anyway.
I'll come back to haunt you!
Yeah, it's kind of a funny scene of them like arguing with each other, but... Alright, so what you want to do now is you want to collect... Oh my gosh, guys, it's the final heart container of the entire game. Get that last heart container. Ah, 20 hearts. So refreshing. Alright, you want to step into the blue light to see the Sage of Spirit, Nabooru.
Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion.
Take it. And we get another chocolate coin. This time it's an orange. Like I said, we're collecting all the colors of the rainbow. Dun, 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 dun. Here's to the Spirit Medallion. Nabooru awakens as a sage and master power to you are sweet. We got 2 medallions, or all 6 medallions, I believe now, right?
If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then.
Also, earlier she had a little bit of a voice crack. That's why she sounded different. Oh, wait, also, keep the promise you made back then. What? What are you talking about? What? FMJ, the hero! Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. It's time for you. The final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Oh yeah. Raru, thank you, my G. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another episode down in the books. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video where we do a little bit of a collection, a little bit of like other stuff, just kind of like endgame things. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.